Grand Rising, wonderful souls, and welcome to Bronwen's Cove Tarot. This is a timeless collective reading on what is coming forward. If you are a new face, welcome in. It's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your comments. Thank you for supporting this channel. I appreciate you. I'm going to be ringing a small bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. Perfect. I'm also really drawn to frankincense today for protection or for cleansing. So I don't know if somebody has been changing the way that they protect themselves or cleanse their space, or if you're being called to. It's got such a warm, lovely energy to it. Okay, it really gives me solar plexus energy. Let's see what wants to come out, what's happening today. Know that my readings do not take place of real advice, especially in the areas of law, finance, mental health, or physical health. I am not qualified or trained in those areas. I don't claim to be either. Please know that if it doesn't fit, it's not for you. Don't force the fit. And if I use any type of pronoun, he, she, masculine, feminine, I'm picking up on energies. I'm not picking up on physical gendered bodies. Again, make it fit if it needs to, but don't force a fit. I'm finding at the moment my cards don't want to go together. So there's some sort of either blockage or resistance or butting of heads. Ooh, in a family house or in a home. In a family house or a home. What are we being shown? 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is a romantic relationship from the past. So the 6 of Cups is about nostalgia, going down memory lane. This is a past romantic relationship that somebody's looking into, or you're being asked to look at. The Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, is a student. They are somebody that they're very much in their mental body. They're very good at analysing, at writing things down, noting things. So this could be journaling. I don't know if someone's journaling at the moment, or if you're being asked to do so, especially about I'm getting the energy that someone here is manifesting in the relationship that they've wanted, but there is a need to not constantly look back and compare. I don't know who needs to hear this. There's no need for you to compare or go, well, I don't want them to be like this and I don't want them to be like that, because doing so is going to manifest in exactly what you don't want. I heard a thorn in the side or stuck in the mud. You've got 5 of Pentacles underneath. 5 of Pentacles is a lack card. It's a card of I don't have enough. I'm in ruin. I've been left with nothing. So I don't know if there's a past relationship that may be almost not tainting, but leaking into the prospects of a new relationship. Be that for you or someone that you're thinking of. Should I put these down? Yeah. And there is a need to, it's not abruptly put a stop to it, but someone here needs to look at why their mind is going towards that or going back to that past person. Because there's most definitely going to be a wound of some sort. No criticism, we all have wounds. We're all spiritual beings having a human experience, and the ego being bruised or hurt is part of that. But there is possibility and potential for a new romantic partner to come in. And I heard but first, because I can feel this pressure. Here it's my heart space and my throat. Solar plexus, heart and throat. I don't know if you have someone from the past that really wants to speak to you, because they see you moving on. They see you moving on, and they see you moving on in a way that your burdens have been lightened, or your burdens are about to be lightened, because the way that this Fool and this card is moving, it's very light-footed. There's a nimbleness to this person. It's like a hop, skip and a jump, and as they jump, it's giving me that Peter Pan, think happy thoughts and you will fly. Here's the fairy dust, off you go. Whereas I don't know if the past relationship or this person, whoever this person is that may want to speak to you, the energy was very heavy or very dense. It was very dense. And I'm not saying that the person was bad or that they were not a nice person. No, there was a lot of, there's either a lot of wounding or a lot of devil card energy coming out. Heal the healer, or you're the healer, or there is something here with healing another person, but to your own detriment, which is why you have the Five of Pentacles here. It's lack. It's giving someone a band-aid because their finger's cut and them complaining that it's not the right shape and constantly doing so. That can really wear on someone's aura, on their energy, on their ego, on their mental body, their physical body, their spiritual body, because you have the Eight of Swords underneath. Feeling trapped, feeling like you can't move on. And there is this energy of, I feel like this person from the past, it's not a stronghold, but this person is thinking, they're thinking a lot about the past with you, or they're thinking a lot about the relationship or how much you may have done in that relationship that they didn't show gratefulness or gratitude for, they didn't appreciate you for. And this may be why it's coming up. There may be, for someone here, there are little thought patterns here and there of this person from the past. And it may be a song that comes on that reminds you of this person. It could be that you're doing the dishes and all of a sudden you see you're cleaning a yellow cup and you remember that they really like the colour yellow. Whatever it may be, it's because this person's really thinking of you as well. And I heard it's okay to still be wounded. That's not something that you need to cover up or be like, no, I'm completely healed, it's fine. It's okay not to be completely healed. Because I had closure is here. Closure is here. And just because a cycle has ended, and a cycle has ended, it doesn't mean that your healing when it comes to that experience has to be finished and done and completely wrapped up. And if you haven't, you're a failure. No. It's your choice whether or not you wish to entertain a conversation with this person, but I don't feel like that is really the focus here. And last night I was really called to sleep with some selenite, and yes, selenite can look like this. The shiny one is Satin Spa. This one, it breaks really easily, but it's very, very healing. It's very re-energizing. I don't know, it won't be for everyone, but the dream download that I had last night was to do with a group of people were arguing when it came to religion, and there was a female parts body person who was trying to speak to a male parts person body thing, and they were trying to get their voice heard, and they weren't being listened to until more female parts people came in and had their voices raised, and then they were heard. I don't know if this connects into this reading. I don't know if faith or belief or religion or culture or something along those lines was a point of aggravation or irritation in a relationship for you or for this person, especially if there are polar opposites in beliefs, in religions, in cultures. There's definitely a point of tension here. I'm getting also that whoever this person is for you in the past, because it doesn't have to be the last person that you dated. It could have been the person that you dated 3 years ago, 10 years ago. There's some sort of distance, or maybe there had always been a distance in the relationship, and I want to figure out why this is coming up now. I had to heal it. There's a need to heal it. There's something that needs to be said. And I know that sometimes people become very emotionally triggered in the comment section whenever talking about someone from the past. And I don't say that to call anyone out. I don't say that to judge anyone, because being emotionally triggered it's our guide. It's our guidance on where we still hurt, on where we still need to pour love into ourselves. And I say that no judgment. Someone's guides here really want you to look at this at your own pace, but not to someone specifically, not to pretend that it's all healed, just to suppress it. That's going to be for a very small amount of you, okay? So please don't leave shouty comments going, that's not me. But this Princess of Swords here. And as I'm talking about this, I can feel it's almost like a word vomit, like energy that wants to be released is coming from here. And it's here at the moment. And it's that lump in the throat when you're really nervous. When it could be that you're going for like an interview, or you're about to propose to your, you know, the love of your life. And you have that, it's like a choking apple in your throat. That's what I feel like right now. Now, I don't know if this is because there is something that you need to say, even if it's just to yourself in the mirror, or if this person wishes to say it to you. And I heard bingo. They wish to say it to you, and it's to do with the past. Past lack, past. And it's coming back to like this lack of gratitude that they may have had, or not seeing you for who you are. And I know there's somebody at the screen going, well, they missed out. Well, that's fine. Yes, they missed out. But this person, they want some sort of like atonement. Yeah, look, 5 of Wands in reverse. They want some sort of atonement. The 2 of Cups here to the 5 of Wands in reverse. This is giving me more than one message, because there's more than one energy here. There is past energy of someone who wants, it's weird. Some of them want atonement, and they also want a second chance. And some of them just want, they just want a second chance. And they want to come in and be able to wine and dine you and do all these romantic things that they didn't do the first time round with that 2 of Cups there. But also the other energy is the person that's supposed to come in at the right time. And I know that some people are going to be shouting at the screen and going, I don't want love. And that's fine. That means that whoever it is that's supposed to be coming in for you isn't coming in just now. Because you're not ready, they're not ready, and that's okay. But for those who are, you know, still open to that and are gently placing their feet on that path of finding love again, there is, I feel like, it's not even like a waiting space anymore between the old and the new, because the new is already here. It's more that you're being asked to take time to put yourself in a waiting space, if that makes sense. Because I'm seeing a lot of busyness. I don't know if someone's about to study something. 9 of Pentacles, something that's going to make you even more independent than you already are. The thing is you've got death underneath as well, and you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So this is also the ending of any type of hyper overly independence where you have to do it all by yourself. Or that may be the thing that your guides want you to look at when it comes to healing. That little bit of, I have to do it by myself. I'm fine, I can do it by myself. I don't need a man, I don't need a woman, I don't need a he, she, they. I can do it by myself. We can all do it by ourselves, but it's not as fun as doing it with somebody else, is it? This may be what it is that is slowly falling away, or you're being encouraged to look into. Because with the Princess of Swords, the Page of Swords, being a student, this is studying. And I feel like whatever it is that you're being encouraged to look into is going to bring you into a team or like group mind mentality. There's something here about not having to be the lone wolf anymore. And that is what you need, or your guides are saying that's what you need to bring an end to this. I can do it by myself. I'm just going to have my walls up. That is when someone here is going to meet the person that they need to meet. Be that a mentor, but more to do with love. More to do with, it's to do with emotional balance. And I'm not saying that you're not regulated in any way, shape or form. But it is having somebody that can help you. Let's say you are very much up in your mental body. Whoever it is that you are going to pair with, be that a twin flame, if that's something that, you know, you resonate with, or just a soulmate, a friend, a lover, whoever that may be, a classmate. This person is going to help regulate and ground you, or vice versa. Interesting. Tell me about Princess of Swords, please. 2 of Pentacles to the Star. 2 of Pentacles is in reverse. This is a transition. that has already happened. This is something that has already, it's like a choice that's been made already. So this is fated. This is destiny. This is destiny. I love it. Because the Two of Pentacles is about juggling two things and really having to figure out which one you want to choose. Okay, so I've got the incense right in my face. That makes sense. That's why I'm getting pushed and pulled between past, present and future. Because there is a choice that needs to be made, a very clear-cut choice that you're being asked to make between whether you want to keep dipping into the past and past behaviors and this past person, whoever it is that has affected you in a way that you've had to take time to heal. They left a scar or they left a wound, and you had to take time to slowly and gently and in a kind way pour love into yourself until it was nearly healed. Whether you want to keep going back to that person, and I'm not talking physically, I'm talking mentally, or whether you are ready to step forward into this new life where the new person is going to hold you correctly. And I feel for some, this person isn't going to be a lover at first. I don't feel like they're going to be anything but a friend. You have the Star here. This person's going to find your energy very beautiful. There may be somebody that's going to help you with some sort of business where you have an online presence. Don't have to be an influencer. You don't have to be on TikTok or social media or anything like that. There's for some people it could be a brand or a face of a brand. The Two of Pentacles in reverse is just, this is meant to be. This transition has already happened. It can mean that, one, like I said, this is destined. This has happened in the past life if you believe in reincarnation. Or this decision's already, you're going in the right direction. This decision is, it's, what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's inevitable. This choice is to be made. And I feel like your guides or someone's guides here are gently kind of kicking you up the caboose a little bit in what you're healing right now when it comes to this past person. They're very proud of you doing so, but they don't want you to be looking back too much. And remember, not a therapist. If you are in therapy and they're telling you to look back, you take their advice first, okay? I think it's something about that saying, depression is when you look into the past for too long, and anxiety is when you look into the future for too long also, to stay in the present. Let's find out what it is that you are being asked to study. What is it? What is it that you're being asked to study? Let me just get one on that. What are you being asked to study? Or am I being told to go over here? The placement of Neptune. Well, you're being asked to study the placement of Neptune in your chart because it explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. So this could be esoteric learning as well for someone. This could be esoteric learning. Tell me about Neptune, please. Why is Neptune important to the collective at the moment? Three of Wands, Judgment, and the Five of Cups in reverse. Because it's going to help here with, I feel like it's going to help with the healing, with really closing off the last pieces of that soul fragmentation of when we have trauma and it's too intense for us to kind of carry with us until we're ready to heal it, so we leave it in that timeline. It's the last pieces of those fragments, because the Three of Wands is about expansion. It's about exploration. As you can see, it's a hop, skip and a jump. I said a hop, skip and a jump, right? And then you have the Five of Cups. Five of Cups here in reverse. This is about emotional fulfillment, whereas the Five of Pentacles is like lack, ruin. I don't have enough. I feel poor. And it doesn't have to be poor as in money in the pocket. It can be poor in heart or in mind. This is to do with your emotions. This is to do with the way that we either see the cup half full, half empty, or just what is a cup, you know? And it being in reverse, this is a change in perspective. Now, where I wanted to place this, I've put down the cards in rows. So we've got 4 rows here. The first one is the Two of Cup rows. Then we have the Princess or the Page of Swords row. Now we're going on to the Six of Cups, which is about the past. The Five of Cups in reverse, especially in context or relation to the Three of Wands and this Neptune card. This is a change of perception on how we look at the past, on how we view people also. And I read a post yesterday, and I didn't upload it to my channel, but I definitely really liked what I heard. It kind of resonated with me, that when you think back to people who have wronged you, or people who could be classed as bad, or they did this, or they're the karmic one, it's changing that word to limited. That person is limited in the capacity of what they could give you or give themselves. When you think of people who broke your heart or let you down, or, you know, it could be jobs also, family members, that, yeah, you know, good and bad is relative, but they are limited in the capacity of what they can love, what they can give, how much they can support, and that's really sad for them. And yes, at the time it is sad for you, but it's sad for them because they have to live the rest of their life in that capacity. Because if you don't have a growth mindset to go, hey, I want to expand, I want to grow, I want to heal, you stay in that. And that energy here, that's something about changing perception. And I don't know who needs to hear that with this Three of Wands coming out to the Five of Cups to Neptune. Your guides want you to look at where Neptune is in your birth chart, because it will actually explain a lot about your psychic intuition and how you dream. And I feel like someone's guides have been trying to give them really specific and particular messages, but you may have not either accessed them, realized that it was a message, or you may not be remembering them. Why? What's the blockage here? What's the blockage? Seven of Wands. Okay, Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. This is some sort of like love rival. This is some sort of rival competition when it comes to love. Okay, so there's some sort of truth that they want to give you about the past when it comes to a specific relationship that traumatized someone here, damaged someone. I don't even like the word damaged, but hurt someone here. There's a love rival. There's a truth about some sort of competition that your guides are trying to offer you the truth. They want you to see what the truth is, and to see it through the perspective of, isn't that sad that this person did A, B, and C because they were so limited in their capability of caring for you? How sad for them. Bravo, bravo, bravo for how far you have come. So I'm going to put down the Three of Wands here next to the Six of Cups, the Five of Cups, and then you have Neptune. And I'm going to leave these two over here, the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups, out but by themselves. And I would like to have a sip of my drink. This is a reminder, if you have not drank any water, I know that wasn't water and that was coffee, but if you haven't drank any water, go and drink some water. Hydration is important. If you haven't eaten, no matter what the day is, or what day is, what the time is, go and eat something. If you haven't taken your medication, go and take your medication. If you haven't rested and you're exhausted and you're watching this rather than sleeping, switch it off and go to bed. Self-care is self-love, okay? Now let's find out for the Five of Pentacles, Row, what do we need to know? Clarity, please, clarity. Nine of Swords to the Six of Wands. Okay, someone here feels like they succeeded. Someone from the past, whoever this competitor is, feels like they succeeded at doing something towards you. Because the Nine of Swords is about stress, anxiety, worry. It's all in the mind. It's the mental body. And the way those daggers are coming down towards our head, it's painful. It's that rumination over and over and over and over again of either, I had, is he cheating? Or are they doing this? What about money? What am I going to do here? Worry, worry, worry. And then you have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is about victory. It's when you think about the fact that before the Six of Wands comes the Five of Wands, which is a physical alteration. That's an actual struggle. The Six of Wands is coming out victorious. These two here next to the Five of Pentacles, as these are clarity for the Five of Pentacles. This is someone feeling like they defeated you in some way, or they won something. But you're being, I don't know if this is something that plays on someone's mind here, what a competitor did. Now, I don't know if that is when it comes to a relationship, finding out that someone was cheating. When it comes to a relationship, finding out that their best friend was put before them, before you. There's something here with there being an unfairness in the relationship, or a lack of complete truth. And whoever this competitor is feels like they're the one that got the honey, or they're the one that was able to nab something here, to take something. You're being told that it's not that it is irrelevant, and it's not that it's not important, because our feelings are valid, our emotions are valid. What happens to us is, our experience of it also is valid. So I am not dismissing that in any way, shape or form, but either you or someone here is focusing on that more than focusing on being present. Because what happened in the past cannot be changed. It can't be changed. And I feel like this is why I keep getting the message about changing perspective, taking your time to do so, but changing perspective. And there is some sort of area of study that you're being asked to look into. Now, when it comes to this new romantic endeavor or this new friendship, this isn't something that's going to happen overnight. And I feel like I need to highlight that, so that whoever it is that may be, you know, healing from this past betrayal or past, you know, hurt, is aware that I am not saying that, okay, you just need to forget about that and let go of that because this new person's coming in. Not a movie, this is not a TV program, you know, where they rush from one relationship to another. No, I think your guides want you to know that through this study, there is someone else. And this person's going to come in at the right time for you. But the more that you are looking past and looking at that Nine of Swords when it comes to whoever that competitor was, and that's the thing as well, is they may have come across as a competitor, but they're only a competitor if you're competing with them. And I don't know if at some point you were competing for this Knight of Cups, or someone here was competing for someone's like hand or their heart, or I heard business as well, so that may have been mixed in, but that's kind of fleeting. Right now you're being asked to continue to contemplate and kind of water your own garden. Closure is here. I keep hearing closure is here. Closure is here. Nine of Swords. So someone here is very, what's the word? So I can see them. They've got smug. Not you. This person who was playing games. It's almost like a third party. This could be third party as in the mother of the person you were dating. It could be their side piece, whatever. Take that as it resonates for you. This person feels very smug, or they did feel very smug, that at some point you were left feeling ruined, or feeling defeated, or down, or just down on your luck with this Five of Pentacles. But you are being told to continue to see the lessons within the experiences that you have. Because the Seven of Pentacles is about how we rest and reflect, how we contemplate and look at what we got from each experience, even the crappy ones, the good, the bad, the ugly, right? I'm going to pop this one here. I want to get one more for the Two of Cups, please. One more for the Two of Cups. One more for the Two of Cups, please. Seven of Swords. So whoever it is that wants to come forward and be like, I'm so sorry, this person isn't to be trusted. It's like this person thought that the grass was greener on the other side and went over to the other side and realized the grass was fake. Weren't even real. There weren't any seeds planted. And now they seem to want to come back and tell you how very grateful they are of you. But that's only because they're seeing you blow up, glow up, do it by yourself. This energy of kind of doing things by yourself and being independent, I don't know if it was a survival mode, if that is what you did to just get on. I have to do this, I have to get on. And whoever the new person is that comes in, and I keep hearing friendship first, is going to support your space. And at this, they're going to give you space, but not distance, if that makes sense. I do feel like you might meet this newer person as a friend while still healing from this past person, or healing those little bits from this past person. And there is something that's going to trigger this person from the past to want to come forward and be like, oh, I always loved you. What is it? Okay, let's see. Put you on there. Because the Seven of Swords coming out means you have somebody who is softly catch a monkey trying to come in. They want to catch you off guard. Because you've got the Six of Water coming out. Memories from your history or childhood. Issues regarding children. Romanticizing the past. This is somebody who's not very creative though. Because this is in reverse. The Page of Fire. This person, they're not outgoing. They're not creative, confident or mischievous. It says news of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. So they're going to come forward when they hear about you spending more time with someone. Or spending more time. I don't feel like it's a social media post where you're like, I am now engaged, or I am now getting married, or I am now in a relationship. I don't feel like it's that. I feel like it may be, I'm seeing like a group photo of like going to business school, or a group photo of going to this expo, group photo, my first art exhibition. Something that is new, that you either haven't done before or you've been aspiring to do, and they know that you were aspiring to do it. That is going to be the heads up for someone from the past to go, oh my gosh, they're actually doing it. I need to get back, because whoever it is that I'm with now, they're just not it. That ain't it. So that's the energy that I'm getting now. Tell me about the competitor. The Hermit in reverse. This person could be a Virgo, but in steering more towards their shadow side, with the Queen of Air in reverse. So this person's a manipulator, a liar, someone who, if they have a position of authority, they have it. They're the type of boss that, rather than just being fair and distributing the workload out towards everyone, it's, I will give it to the person that annoys me the most or triggers my demons the most, and I'll bully them. And I will keep my door closed all the time. I will never be there to support people. So you have the Queen of Air in reverse. So this person lacks independence, experience, being realistic or being witty. So they don't know how to make objective decision making. They don't clear away all that no longer serves them, and they do not see the humour in the situation. So this person from the past, that's the reason why they're coming back. Because you have someone who is a manipulator here. This Queen of Air, this fake Queen of Air, has, I don't know what they did or what they said, but they definitely got under your ex's skin in some way, and then stole this person from you, which I just heard is God's blessing. Because, you know, that saying, rejection is God's protection, it definitely is. And you have the Hermit here. The Hermit in reverse, Archangel Raphael. And this is a 9, so this person could be a Sagittarius or could have Sagittarius in their chart. This is to do with religion, and I said that before about the dream download, because the 9th house looks at philosophy, it looks at faith, it looks at religion and all those things. Spend time in quiet meditation, spiritual teaching and self-discovery is upside down. So this person was speaking ill about your beliefs. It's almost the paradigm between really devout Christians and someone who is pagan, or somebody who is a practicing witch. It could be the paradigm between, I don't know, someone who is a devout Hindu and someone who is a devout Christian. They're not going to change their minds on what it is that they believe, you know, and their beliefs are so different. There is this energy of, it's almost like, I'm seeing like a snake, and I kept seeing snakes yesterday as well, and I'm seeing like the forked tongue. This Queen of Air And this person here as well even looks like the thing that they've got around their head looks like the cobra's, what are they called? When the cobra flips out the sides of its head. This person spoke lies on you, or said something about you, or kept saying something about you. They kept saying something about you. An illusion of being trapped, a lack of self-confidence, afraid to take action, 8 of air. And then being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. So finances, control. There seems to be a controlling streak coming from both parties, which is why they were so well matched at first, or they felt like they were so well matched, when really, you know, control is another form of fear. That is my understanding of it, because if you can control it, then it's not scary. If you can control it, whether that is the food intake that you have, the environment around you, then you can feel safe. And children, it usually comes from childhood. You know, as much as I'm not a therapist, I work with children for a very long time, and I know child psychology to a certain degree. But those, if you look around you at work or wherever it may be, and you see those who are controlling, it's usually because in childhood something happened at a continuous pace, it could be daily, it could be arguments in the house, it could be worse, that made them feel out of control and unsafe. So as they get older, they have control issues because it makes them feel safe. It makes their inner child that feels scared safe. Now, that is something that this feminine energy, it may have come across as being like boss energy, like I'm going to dominate, when really it was, I'm going to cling on to you. This is why you have an ex that's watching you. I feel like this energy over here of whoever this side piece, whoever that is, this Queen of Air, this person's also watching you. They're watching your fame, I heard. They're watching your fame. They were telling this masculine that you don't know how to control your money, that you don't know how to balance the books, that you don't know how to I heard that they'll never acquire anything, or they'll never surmount to anything. Look at me, look what I've got, look what you've got. They'll never have the things that I have, or your mother or father will never approve, because they don't have this and this, let alone not being from our culture, or not be this. There's something here where they were constantly, oh baby, that was a mushroom that fell as well. A mushroom such to do with growth, and that just fell. So this person, this Queen of Air in reverse, who's now with your ex, was constantly poking at this person's fear when it comes to, I don't know, appeasing their parents, or something about the way that they're seen by others. And you've got the Emperor coming out, organisation and logic, structure and discipline, leadership, number 4, Archangel Michael. They didn't see you as sitting in Emperor energy. And they made one of your exes see the same thing, not see you as an emperor. They didn't realise that you were an absolute emperor. Because the emperor is somebody who gets ish done. Somebody who can build upon actual physical things. It's like building an actual house. Leadership, structure, discipline, organisation, logic. The placement of Neptune in your chart explains your psychic intuition and how you dream. And then you have the Emperor underneath. This is above and below. This is your crown and your root. There is definitely a need to have a look in your birth chart over that, because I feel like it's going to bring in a lot of balance for someone here. Yeah, look, brilliant new ideas, and inspiration, seeing the truth of the situation, a challenging beginning. Wowee, okay. There's definitely something that you're being asked to study when it comes to your psychic intuition and how you dream specifically. Whether that is an actual course that you take where, because the thing is, it could be a business course, and then you meet someone there who's actually a Reiki master, or someone who is a dream weaver, or whatever that may be, and they also do courses, or they also teach, and you decide, I'm going to do that too. and that is going to open up something for you. It's going to open a door up for you in your third eye, and it means that your guides can come through like that. And the thing is as well, my belief is that every single one of us is psychic. Every single one of us is a medium. We all have these skills. They were all imbued into us, you know, before we came into corporeal form. We've always had them. It's how much we practice and kind of flex that muscle. And the time is right, I heard. The time is right. Someone here was trying to stunt your growth. And they thought like taking your ex was the way to do so. 9 of Fire in reverse. They were expecting to have some sort of fight with you and for you to lose. I've been told to change decks. Let's see what we need to know. And this one here. Yeah, someone's concerned. Well, someone's concerned about the courthouse. Why are they concerned about a courthouse? This is to do with money, maybe? Concern and courthouse, 23, 33. I don't know if those ages, their ages, if they, one could be a date. Condensing down, we've got a 5 and a 6, things going in order. Mature man here, and courtship with privileged lady in reverse and mature woman in reverse. So this ex over here, this person is realizing that they weren't with a privileged lady. They realized that you're either the privileged lady, man, he, she, they. The person they're with is extremely immature, and that they just take. This person wants change. This person's watching, and it's almost like, I don't feel like they're watching and waiting to see when you'll get onto this course, but they definitely keep an eye on social media posts if you have that, because if you don't, there's some other way that they may be viewing or listening through the grapevine to see, you know, how's so and so in the collective doing? Oh, they're doing really well, they've got their own candle making business now. What? Or, you know, they're doing really well, they've become a veterinary nurse or whatever it may be. This person, I feel like they are very surprised by how far you have come and how far you will go, because they listened to this other person. They let their ego get in front of them, get the better of them. And they're not courting this person anymore. They may be going through some sort of divorce. They're definitely going on some sort of journey here. Anything else before I go? Thank you. Community here and lovers. Okay, so this is a whole community of people. This was people around this ex. There's people around this ex. So you've got main female here, marriage in reverse, and main male. Okay. So the people that are around this ex, they knew that you were the main female. They literally knew you were the main female. This isn't just one person. This isn't just the person that your ex ended up with or cheated on you with or did whatever with. This is like their mum and their dad, or the people that they go drinking with in the pub. This is like a whole family of people, or a family and that family and this family, like everyone pushing behind it. They knew you were the main female. They knew that you were the high priestess. They knew that you were balanced, but they didn't want marriage. They didn't want you marrying them. You've got main male in reverse. You've got gift in reverse as well. And you've got change. An official person upside down. Alright, before I go, I feel like this is all catching up to them. And I think this is the reason why this reading started looking at how the past may be trying to pull at someone here. And it's okay to look back and go, that was the past. But I feel like someone here is still yearning for someone from the past, or how things used to be. And you have to remember that, you know, every day yesterday becomes the past. Every day we are constantly creating the past. It's never going to go back to how that was, because we're always evolving, we're always changing. And to want to go back to a time when we were less evolved, when we were less emotionally stable, or when we were less whatever it may be, it's not for your highest and greatest good. You're on the timeline that you're supposed to be. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. And if it means that, you know, what have we got here? Pisces. Pisces. Wow, okay. If you are where you are right now and your guides are encouraging you to start being more present, or to be very aware of when you feel your heartstrings being pulled, or when you feel angry as well, because it can be the complete opposite. It could be feeling quite angrily triggered when you see that, you hear that song, or you see that yellow dish, or whatever it may be, is asking yourself why. What is left that you feel hasn't been healed yet? And not in a judgy way, not in a I can't believe I haven't healed that. Just what is left that needs light, love, and lots of cuddles poured onto it, because the time is now. All of this stuff that's happening, there's a reason for it. And I think the reason also why we started with the healing thing and talking about being present with yourself, is because this person's waiting. They're waiting to come in. They're waiting to see when you have that next leg up on your career, or that next leg up in your healing, or your intuition, your psychic dreaming. They want to see when you're going to be on this course, so that they can go, oh my gosh, oh my love of my life, oh my gosh, take me back, take me back, take me back, because they know that you're on your way up. You've got Aquarius here, irreverent, quirky and kind, and Virgo underneath. I told you, you've got a Queen of Air here in reverse that either is a Virgo, or they are in the same work field as you, and they may, their health may be failing right now. Their health may be failing, because the Virgo here is about health and nutrition. People are talking about this. They may be talking about your health getting better. There's this community of people that quite happily were whispering all these things to manipulate the way that your ex felt about you. They're getting like their karma for it. There's someone here is unwell, or people are unwell. Those born under the sign of Aries are affectionate, warm, and usually big personalities. They can also be competitive, demanding, and headstrong. And then you've got a Leo underneath as well. So Pisces is the ending. Aries is the new beginning. You are being asked also to look in your 12th house, because Pisces is about spirituality. It's about endings. It's about karma as well. What do you need to let go of to allow to be present, to allow new things to come in? What is it that you're still holding on? So you've got Cancer here and Uranus. So this is to do with surprise feelings. Where Uranus is in your birth chart helps you understand sudden changes or shifts in your personal life as well as in the world. So this is surprise feelings. Be that feelings of anger that you thought you'd got rid of, feelings of loneliness, abandonment, or it could be romantic. And those who shout the loudest are the ones that hurt the most. So if you're shouting in my comment section, I hear you, I see you, I love you. You don't need to shout, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated and you like what you heard and you'd like to hear more and see when I post, I'd love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see just that. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, that's kind of like a heart, kisses, I love you guys. Know that my readings are open. I'm offering both an hour, 1 hour, and 30-minute readings only. The prices are in the description box. Please make yourself familiar with those before getting into contact with me, and know that I work on a first come, first serve basis. I have limited spaces. If you leave it, then there won't be any spaces until the end of the month, maybe start of next month. Please do not get scammed by people in the comment section pretending to be me, because it's sucky. People are still out here hustling like that. I will never reach out to you for any type of reading. You have to get in contact with me through my Bronwen's Cove Tarot email, not the White Raven Mystic one, okay? I am still fundraising for Loki's Dog and Cat Care Rescue. If that's something that you're in, you know, you'd like to be involved in, just have a look down below. I love you guys. I will see you in the next one. Let's see if I can reach you. Bye.